Welcome to the Revenge of the Show, and this is a movie edition. I went and I saw the movie called The Wandering Earth 2. Now, do you have to see Wandering Earth 1 to know what's going on in 2? Apparently not. So this movie, it's kind of got a little bit of like Space 1999 to it. As far as like, because you know the moon moved out and they moved on with it. Now this is kind of like just the opposite, kind of a little bit. And there's a moon base, and there's a space elevator, which is very cool. The space elevator is really cool. That stuff, the beginning of the movie is really pretty cool. There's a lot of action going on. It slows down a lot. The movie is pretty long. It's 2 hours and 53 minutes long. The special effects are really cool. But there's a fighter scene and all this stuff with the Chinese J-20 aircraft, and then they make them VTOL. The CGI is really cool. Apparently this movie, I heard a rumor that it costs $163 million. That's a lot of money. So do you get what you want to see out of it? Yeah. Does the story kind of get really goofy? Yeah, because at one point they're in underwater New York, and apparently computer systems work pretty good underwater. Doesn't get affected too much, which is pretty weird. There's a guy in it that looks just like Chairman Mao, and he's kind of the hero of the story. And you know, if we tried sending this movie over there with the propaganda that, you know, they wouldn't let it show there. But, you know, I don't mean to get too into politics at all, but there's a little bit to saying they make it to be they are the saviors of the world and Americans are pretty stupid. That's what this movie kind of says. You got to ignore that stuff. If you're not stupid, you should be able to get over that and just look at the visuals. Now the movie is shot with a Arri Alexa 65. It looks pretty sharp. Looks good on a big screen. And the actors in Andy Lau is in a movie called The Infernal Affairs. It's from 2002. Scorsese used for The Departed, basically, that story. Just a little thing out there. Anyway, what I thought of this movie, out of a 5 stars, it's really long. It's painfully long. 2.5, 3 if you like the special effects are really neat. The CGI kind of gets, it's good in some spots, it's not great in other spots. When it's really good, it's really good. When it's not, it's not. There's some really good fight scenes in the movie at the beginning, which are really neat. But as far as the story, there's a lot of weird stuff. Spoiler alert, when the Earth gets going, and it's going traveling like Moonbase Alpha, everybody's outside. You know, it's really cold, but it's not cold enough to where it's like gonna kill them, apparently. So, I don't know. You be the judge. If you see it on some kind of streaming service, it's well worth seeing it on there. It is kind of worth it to see on a big screen just because the space elevator stuff is very cool. Anyway, thank you. Like, subscribe, and all that stuff. Bye-bye.